Hello and welcome to a instructional video on how to make a rubber duck. Now, you might be watching this because you might be going on a cruise, you might be working on a cruise, or you might just like rubber ducks. So this is what we're going to make, like a little tiny rubber duck. Yeah. Now, when I was sort of looking for videos and stuff like that, I couldn't find a small rubber duck, not like this. I found like the bigger rubber ducks and everything like that. So I'm going to look around and adapted a few different instructions from a few different people. So if you do see this and you think, well, kind of seems very similar, yeah, you might have seen similar, but it's not the same, okay? So what you're going to need is you're going to need a yellow 260. Now this is Qualitex. You're going to need a blue 260, and you're going to need a scrap of orange. Yeah, I personally don't really keep my scraps. Yeah, balloons are pennies, so just use a new one. Okay, to start off with, we're going to start off with the yellow. Now, if you've never twisted balloons before, yeah, it's probably not the video for you, but if you have, then follow along. Okay, if we go too fast, rewind. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a one finger pinch twist, okay? Just like so. Now, we're going to take our hand and we're going to do a hand's width loop, a bit like a flower petal, okay? This is the bottom of our duck. This is the top of our duck. We're now going to do the tail of our duck. So that's going to be a small loop. And twist that in there, okay, this way. So we've got a small pinch twist, a large loop and a small loop. Simple so far. Yeah, then we're going to do a spacer bubble. This bubble is going to be going in here, so it don't want to be too big, it don't want to be too small. Yeah, but you see what it wants to do is go inside to bring that loop for the head forward, because the head's not right back here. Okay, so we've got a spacer bubble, then we're going to do a loop, yeah, now probably about a 3-finger loop, yeah, and twist like so. So we have that, looking not like a duck at the minute, but we'll get there. Then we're going to do a spacer bubble, a very small, probably 1/2 finger spacer bubble, yeah, and then we're going to do another one, and we're going to do a pinch twist. Okay, I'll just come undone a little bit. Little tiny pinch twist, and then you can do another little tiny pinch twist if you so wish. Try to keep it in frame. So we have that. So we started off with a pinch twist, went into a large loop, went into a small loop, spacer bubble, small loop, tiny small spacer loop, and then 2 pinch twists, okay? Now, we're going to deflate this. Like so. And we're going to want to keep this scrap connected, okay? And it will all come apparent why in a moment. Now, with this one, with the orange, we're going to bring this down and we're going to tie further down. So we've got a bit of deflated balloon. We can actually take that knot off. So we have that. We're going to make a small bubble. Okay, probably about 2 fingers, depending on how big your fingers are. We're going to take that off. I lost my balloon. Here we go. Tie that off. I was getting a bit too clever there, wasn't I? Right, so then we're going to trim this bit off. So we have an orange balloon that's basically got 2 little bits like a sweet. Okay, we're going to take both of these and we're going to tie them together. yeah, which gives us like a bit of a solo pinch twist, okay, so it's a bit more of a squished down bubble. We then take this and we're going to put it into our third loop that we made. That's going to be the head, okay, like so. We're then going to pull these through, and where that pinch twist joined, where the pinch twist was, we're going to wrap those around there. So we have that, okay? Still not looking like a duck. We're going to take this scrap and we're going to place it through the big loop. We're going to take that spacer bubble, we're going to push that into the loop, the large loop that we made, which then gives us this. We're going to take that small loop, the second small loop that we made, and put the pinch twist through there. Okay, which then puts our tail pointing upwards. That scrap we're going to pull down. Okay, now you could literally finish it there if you wanted. Yeah, we're going to do some artwork on there. Dead simple artwork, nothing too challenging. Black pen, and we're just going to draw 2 circles like so, and then you can always put some wings on it, just like so. Yeah, really basic. Yeah, you gotta think rubber ducks aren't overly sort of complicated looking. Yeah, so you can sort of see, oh, where's it gone? Oh, okay. So then what we do, take our blue and we're going to make a basic flower petal. So we're making a bog standard flower. So you can do a 5 or a 6 petal. And then with that scrap, you're going to really pull it down tight into there, okay? Wrap it around, back up, back down, everything like that. Tidy it up, okay? And then there is our rubber duck, okay? And that's not going anywhere, okay? It's not coming off, yeah? Now, from that, you can then deflate this part, tie that off, and this is where you could put it on someone's wrist or attach it to a headband. Yeah. Now, if you're going to do a headband, you're probably better off with a 6 petal because they just sit a bit better. Take this off. I do have hair, and you can see there. You can go a bit more higher. You can see there. Look at that. One rubber duck headband. Yeah. Now, I personally think that this is more than suitable for a cruise ship, or yeah, anywhere really. Anywhere that we might want to make a rubber duck. Give us a thumbs up.